morning and welcome back to day number 5 on Harmony of the Seas. We have just docked in St. Thomas and we have a big snorkel excursion going on today. It's me, Becca, and her dad. This will be his first time ever going snorkeling. So we're going to get out there and hopefully get this figured out. There's some confusion as to whether or not it's supposed to be on ship time or on Atlantic Standard Time. Hopefully we can get that figured out and hopefully we can get out there and see some beautiful coral and some beautiful fish today. Hi, family.
Hi.
Hi, family.
Hi.
Hey. Miss Lily is going to stay with Grammy for a few hours while we go do this. All right, let's get to it. First look at St. Thomas. Check this out. Got a giant windmill. Crown Bay Center. Made it in our taxi and we're headed over to the dock now. Made it. Getting ready to get on our snorkeling boat. And this is our chariot, the Reef Safari. Just popped over to St. John to pick up a few other passengers and then we're headed out to go see the fishies. We just got out of the water at our first stop. We saw some turtles, some stingrays, lots of small fish. It was really good. We saw a lot of stuff. We're headed on to our next stop now. We're at our second stop. Let's get in the water. Alright, we're back on board. Snorkel trip's done. It was a success. We saw a lot of really good coral and some very colorful fish here. And we're going to start making our way back to land in St. Thomas. Just got off the boat from our snorkeling excursion, and man, that was absolutely amazing. The water is so clear here in between St. Thomas and St. John. We went out to the national park reef. We saw some sea turtles, some stingrays, lots of beautiful fish and coral and everything, and that was absolutely amazing. We haven't done anything like that since we were in St. Martin for our honeymoon years ago, and it was so fun. If you ever have a chance, if you're ever in the St. Thomas, St. John area, check out Ocean Safari. They were great. They were great hosts. The three people on board were great to us, and it was an amazing trip. And now it's time to head back to the ship, back to Harmony of the Seas, go see our little girl, and see where the rest of the day takes us. Did you have fun, honey?
Yes, it was fun.
Just got back to the dock, and our friends in the Celebrity Reflection are parked next to us now. It looks like they've got a really nice ship. And there's our ship, Harmony of the Seas, docked right here in St. Thomas. We actually have a friend that just got off Celebrity Reflection as we were getting on Harmony. He was in my wedding, actually. He was a groomsman. So he just got off this ship as we got on Harmony, and she looks pretty as well, just like Harmony does. Always sticking with the royal family though. We're back in our cabin, just freshened up a little bit. We're gonna head upstairs to the Windjammer and get some lunch real quick. And I think we're gonna get back off the ship and go shop a little bit, walk in these shops, see what everything we have going on there, and see what we can get into. Lily had some mashed potatoes, and she got a little bit on her face. All right, pop back off the ship here. We're gonna go over here to the little shops in port and see what we can get our hands on, some souvenirs and that kind of stuff. Don't get tired of this view in between two cruise ships. Got some iguanas hanging out with us here, just chilling, enjoying the music and taking in the scenes of our ships. So I've got all these shops right here in the port, and boy, they are pricey. I mean, for a couple magnets, it was like almost 20 bucks. Unfortunately, being right here at the cruise ship, the dock here in St. Thomas, you're actually a couple miles from the actual like center of town of Charlotte-Amalie, and so because that all like the touristy like souvenir shops are in town, the cheap ones, but here, because this is the only thing here, this is the only thing we had time to get to, they are high priced for what you're getting. So just be warned, if you come to St. Thomas and if you're on like Royal or Celebrity or any of the other big ships that dock at Crown Bay, the shops right outside, very expensive. So just keep that in mind when planning everything out. All right, we got our souvenirs, got a picture with the U.S. Virgin sign outside. Time to get back on board. All aboard is in about 45 minutes, and we're gonna make our way to the Dominican Republic next. Headed up to the pool deck. It doesn't look too bad right now. All right, so we just got Becca to go down the green hurricane water slide. She was brave enough to do it. Thoughts on the slide?
It was okay.
Proud of you for doing it. All Alright, so super bummer news. We just got back to the cabin and we're getting ready to get ready for dinner. And as we were on our way back to the cabin, the captain came over the loudspeaker and announced that we will not be docking in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic tomorrow due to anticipated high swells and the risk of, at low tide, the ship beaching. So unfortunately, we will not be going to the Dominican Republic tomorrow. It'll be another day at sea, and kind of bummed about that one. We were really looking forward to going there. It's somewhere we've never been before, and so that one stings. Of all the ports that could have been taken away, I mean, we really enjoyed today in St. Thomas. Really, we wanted St. Thomas and the Dominican Republic. That was our two big things that we really, really, really wanted to go to, but it's not meant to be. So we will spend tomorrow and the next day at sea before we get to Nassau, the Bahamas, for our very last day. So for the next 2 days, we will be at sea. And hopefully the swells won't be too bad out here on the boat, but, you know, we'll see. Also, unfortunately, we did not buy really any souvenirs the last 2 days, being in Puerto Rico and today in St. Thomas, because we had planned on getting all of our stuff in the Dominican Republic, because we don't know anybody that's actually been there before. So nobody in any of the families has anything from the Dominican Republic or anything like that. So we were going to get all of our souvenirs, you know, the fun stuff, the t-shirts, the magnets, all that kind of good stuff tomorrow. So, Mom, I'm sorry. Probably not going to be able to get your shot class this time. It is what it is. So we're going to get ready, head down to the main dining room here soon and have dinner. I think it's Caribbean night in the main dining room. So we'll see what they have to offer. Are you ready for dinner? Are you ready for dinner? Yeah. Just got to the dining room, and tonight it is Caribbean night. So we've got a good look here at the menu.
You might do better with a garlic herb butter tiger shrimp.
I am thinking the coconut shrimp with the Caribbean chicken and the royal chocolate cake.
Roasted Caribbean chicken.
Ended up getting the pork, Asian-style pork tacos instead of the coconut shrimp. 10 out of 10, recommend the pork tacos. They were delicious. So I got both the chicken and the pork chop tonight, and very contrasting. This was kind of like a sweet chicken, and this was a spicy pork chop. The pork chop was really good. Chicken's alright, but I really liked the pork chop a lot.
In a nick of time.
Chocolate cake and vanilla ice cream for dessert. Pop down here at the boardwalk, and we're going to try to take Lilybug on the carousel.
There you go.
We just got off the carousel, and Lily held my hand almost the entire time on her own, which was just extremely cute. But then as we're getting off, it started raining. It's actually raining here on the ship, and the boardwalk's not covered, so we actually got a little wet there. But Lily did great on the carousel. That was super amazing. But we're gonna head inside now since it's raining, and I think we're gonna go see the ice show later tonight, but we're gonna get Lily a nap before we do that. Popped up to the room for a few minutes to let Lily take a nap before we go out to the ice show. And Just trying to soak everything in for a few minutes and sitting here looking down on the carousel and boardwalk and just enjoying everything while we've got the opportunity to do so. Just made it down to Studio B for the Ice Show 1887. The show's about to start and it filled in pretty good. Alright, just coming out of the ice show, I gotta be honest, I'm not 100% sure what I just watched. It was a little all over the place. The show is called 1887 and it's supposed to be the story of Juliet. And I thought it was like Romeo and Juliet, and it started off in like the old ages, and then the next thing you know they're like underwater, and then they're like fighting fire, and it was just kind of all over the place, and it didn't really seem to make sense. I gathered that it's supposed to be a love story, but I don't know, it was kind of odd. I'm sure that to some people it makes sense, some people enjoy that kind of stuff. I'm not sure it's my cup of tea. There were some really good performances in it. There was some really good acrobatics and some tricks and everything, and you know, that was really nice. That was kind of cool to see. But as far as the theme, the story, the plot line, over my head. So, you know, guys, you're gonna have to come check it out for yourselves on Harmony of the Seas, or if anybody has seen it before, the show 1887 on Harmony, you know, let me know what you thought down below. I'm just a little perplexed at it, but you know, hey, go see it for yourself. Maybe you can make more sense out of it than I can. Ed and Amy called it a night, but I'm gonna hop over here and check out the Love and Marriage game show. It's supposed to be a show with like a newlywed couple and a couple that's been married a very long time, and somewhere in the middle as well, to see how well they know each other. It's supposed to be pretty funny. This is an 18+ show. I've heard really good things about it, so hopefully it'll be pretty funny. There's definitely some irony in the fact that I'm at the Love and Marriage show completely by myself. Oh my goodness, guys, the Love and Marriage show, phenomenal. That was absolutely hilarious. It's one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. They brought 3 couples on stage, like a newlywed, a couple that had been married for 60 years, and then somebody in the middle, asked them a bunch of embarrassing questions. It's just hilarious. I'd highly recommend, if you're ever on a Royal Caribbean ship, go see the Love and Marriage show. Thank me later. Absolutely worth it. That was a really good hour-and-a-half spin. Can't say enough about that. Go see it if you have a chance. I'm gonna finish the night off with some Sorrentos. It's a rocky night here on Harmony. You can see the pool just moving all around. We are definitely swaying. All right, guys, that's where we're going to end this one today. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name's Cody. If you made it this far in the video, I hope that means you like what you saw with today's video in St. Thomas and going snorkeling and everything else on the ship. We'll be right back at it tomorrow. We were supposed to be in the Dominican Republic, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. They've changed the itinerary up on us, so we will be at sea for the next 2 days. But thankfully, we're on an Oasis class ship, so that means there's tons of stuff to do. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the videos, and like I said, we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then.